for any of you. The state defense that historically has been, one of the best in the nation. They struggled a little bit last year. How much of that is a factor to you to come in and get this thing back on track and be back near the top of the country?
I think that's kind of one of the reasons we all came here. As transfers, I feel like it's one of our obligations to lead the program in a better situation, which we found it. I feel like we all have talents to come do that.
Yeah, and I think that was a big motivating factor, was to come and to, rebuild the program to its former glory and to just really, get it off the ground. So I think, like you said, for me and my teammates, that's something that we're really looking forward to.
Kye, what's the impression of Kerry Coleman so far, and how motivated you since he is to get that defensive backfield back to where he's had it throughout his career?
Yeah, so obviously Coach Coleman was recruiting me at Ohio State, so he was a big part of the reason why I came. I love the way he coaches. Obviously, he knows what he's doing. He's a veteran as far as, developing defensive backs, and he really knows what he's talking about. So that's another thing that I'm just really excited to be here for, to get coached by him, one of the great coaches. Obviously, he was in the league, so that's something I'm really excited for, and that was a big factor.
And then, Derrick, you got about 10 to 11 new faces in the defensive back room. How much are you looking forward to that competition come springtime, and how much it can cause everyone to grow?
Playing college football, you understand that competition is vital when you talk about the development of a group and as a team. Everything from in the position room to the defense to going against the guys on offense in the spring. We're going to need that competition to get us prepared for the season. And, I feel like we have the right guys and the right mixture between transfers and guys coming back from last season, that everyone knows that it is a healthy competition, but at the end of the day, we're here to get each other better, and the ultimate goal is to go out and win ball games.
All you guys had different uniforms on, obviously, last year, but you were at West Virginia, Jared, for, was it 4 years?
Yes.
Okay, is that a little strange, just to be with the program 4 years and you played against this team, and then suddenly you're one of them?
I mean, yeah, it's a little bit strange, but you get used to it. It was my decision to come here at the end of the day, so I was kind of excited, and so that kind of didn't really affect me as much.
Kye, I read Ohio State seems like they were disappointed that you left.
Right.
Does that make things any more difficult, or leaving or coming down here, or just other than Kerry, what else weighed you here?
Obviously, I cared about the fans and stuff at Ohio State, but I just really needed to change the scenery. I was excited to come here. Obviously, Coach Sack is a great coach, and when Coach Brown was here, I was excited to be coached by him. But really, just to change the scenery and a fresh start. Sometimes just to be able to reset and start over is something that you need. It's kind of therapeutic. So that was something I'm really looking forward to, and that's kind of what swayed me here, the opportunity to really compete, like my teammates said, and be coached by some great coaches.
How much have you guys had a chance to interact with Coach Veit so far, and what are your early impressions of, what he plans to do on defense and how you guys fit?
He's done a tremendous job of just being around. He's at every workout early in the morning. He's staying out there. He's inviting us up to watch film with him. I've actually got a chance to go up and watch some film with him, talk a little ball, and I feel like he did a great job at his previous school. He's coming in. He has a lot of experience. He understands the game, and he understands his conference. He understands the teams that we're going to face, and I feel like that's very important because he already has history in this conference and winning in this conference. And just being around him, he's a guy easy to talk to. He's a guy that loves ball. Him and the entire staff that's still here, they're very open with us coming in, watching film and things like that. So far, it's been great vibes from him.
Coach Satterfield said, and Jared, you can take this one. Coach Satterfield said that he's talked to some guys, and they said this is the hardest offseason program they've been through. And then Joe Royer said the same thing. What's your impression of Coach Nico, what he's done with you guys, and has this been a super tough offseason stretch so far?
I think Nico's done a great job just getting us to compete, getting us to work hard. It takes a lot to be successful in this conference. I think everyone knows that, from the coaches to the players that's been around the conference. I wasn't here last year, obviously, so I don't know how hard that was to put comparatively. But I will say we're working really hard to achieve the goals that we all have.
Piggybacking off of that, Kye, just talk about your relationship with a guy like Coach Nico. Obviously, you spent time with him at Ohio State. Just walk us through your relationship with a guy like Coach Nico.
I have a great relationship with Coach Nico. He's very passionate. He loves the game. He loves to push his players and his athletes, and he really likes to see everybody grow into the best player that they can be. And that's something that I really appreciate about Nico, is that he really cares about your development on and off the field. So I've had plenty of deep conversations with Nico about stuff that was nothing related to football. So I think he's a good coach all around, but a better man and a better leader. And like I said, he really cares about the development of his players and pushing us to just be the best that we can be day in and day out.
What was everybody's first impression of Dante Corleone in the weight room? Anything you've seen that's stood out?
And I seen him squat 5 plates today, so that was something that was crazy to see. But he's a good teammate. Once again, another good leader. Always has a positive attitude. Always smiling. Always laughing. So he's somebody that I can see that's easy to lean on, and somebody that we can really trust to, help get the goals done that we have set.
Scott?
Derrick, you played ball. You were at Virginia Tech, and then the Georgia Southern and the Sun Belt's pretty good form of ball. Any coach as excitable as Kerry Combs?
What I would say, playing college football and being around different coaches, every coach brings something different. Coach Combs is very, very original, and I love it about him. He's a coach that he has energy. He's coached some of the best of the best. So when he talks, when he speaks, you respect it. You have to, and he just brings that energy. He's fair with all his players. I've been coached by some good coaches. I've been coached by some coaches with passion and things like that. But I'm just interested to see how this plays out. He was a big reason why I came to Cincinnati. He's a big reason why I have the confidence in my personal season and the team season. And I just fully believe in what he's going to bring to the table. And he's already shown it, just coming in every day, early morning workouts. He's in there working out. He's doing his thing. And like I said, the biggest thing is that you just respect his resume and respect that he knows what he's talking about.
Jared, West Virginia listed you as a bandit, which is a pretty cool name. They have you as a linebacker here, but safe to say you're going to chase down some quarterbacks. That's your specialty?
Yes, sir. You want to elaborate on that, or?
Well, that'd be nice, yeah.
What did you see from UC last year as your preparation and then in the game? Did that have any impact on the decision to come here?
I think ultimately my decision to come here eventually, for the most part, was about me wanting to make this team better and giving myself an opportunity to shine at another level, in another team, impact the culture, and really the coaches took a chance on me, and I'm gonna try my absolute hardest to make them right by taking that chance on me.
Everybody talks about the coaching staff, but what was the relationship with the recruiting department with guys like Zach and Jack and Cass? They seem to do a lot of the legwork to get you guys interested.
Right. A lot of those guys I was already familiar with coming in, so it just made the whole process go a lot more smooth, and really impacted my decision. When you have an easy process and you feel comfortable in an environment because of guys like Zach and Cass, it makes it easy to make a decision to come here.
Any other questions? Thanks, guys.
Thanks, gentlemen. Appreciate it.